أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to the G4 Quran class. Today we will inshallah revise some important rules. I'm your day teacher for today and I will be assisted by the support teacher and the teaching assistant inshallah. Before we start the lesson, could I please request those students who are signed in with an incorrect ID to log back in with the ID that was assigned to you by the course admin. Unfortunately, those logged in with the wrong ID will be put into the waiting room, which will affect your attendance and hence your final grade too. Now, before we move on, please note that this Thursday, which will be the 25th of June, it will be our last class, inshallah. The concluding session will be held in the second half of that class, and all students are welcome to contribute with feedback. You can also email any feedback by then, and if you haven't already, please email the NQC department if you are interested to be part of the NQC teaching team. But when emailing, please don't forget to mention your class ID along with the contact phone number, and please write G4 in the subject box when emailing. Jazakumullah. So let's start with some revision, and for the revision, could I please request the support teacher to unmute two students, please? Yeah, so we've got L207. And let's do
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, good. How are you?
I'm good too. Let me just unmute L208 as well. Oops.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. So we have L208 and L207. Right. Just go back. Now, could you please read L207? Could you please read the first line?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كتب ففزع مثله.
Okay, Jazakallah. L208, Assalamu alaikum. Can you check whether L207 has recited well? Was there any mistake in the recitation?
Yes, I think she read well. Just in second letter for fuzzy ayn should be recited in from the middle of the throat. It's a, and
Yeah.
also a tha has soft sound thing.
Yes, so that's the pronunciation. Well done. And in regards to the elongation, was it all fine?
Yes, I think so.
Yes. So all the strokes, kutiba, fafazi'a, mafalu. So all of the strokes, as you've already mentioned, we recite with only 1 second. Now, could I request to recite the next box as well, L207, if you could recite.
Yeah. ألم ترى ألم يجعل تنحتون من آمن رب غفور.
Okay, Jazakallah. L208, any comments on the recitation?
Yes, I think in first word alam daro, ra should be recited. I think it has a thick sound, but she read in thinly. So in the second letter, it's same. Ayn should be recited from the middle of the throat.
Okay.
And
yeah, you continue. Well done. Yes, you've highlighted the femur and the ayn sound, and you went on to the third phrase. Could you please repeat that, L208?
yes, and tanhituna she read well. She did izhar, and as well in man amana she read well, and but in Rabbul Ghafur, yeah, she read well 3 words.
Okay. L208, could I please request you to recite this voice, please?
Yes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تنحتون
And this one as well.
من آمن
And this one.
رب غفور.
Yes, brilliant. So yes, we should pronounce them because it's izhar of mim sakin, and we have izhar of noon sakin, and we have izhar of the tanween as well. So we do pronounce it's it's letters of izhar. Yeah, and then here what I noticed for L207 is at the end. Yes, we do have a tafkhim or ra because of the fatha. However, it did sound a bit that you've pronounced a ha, an extra ha at the end, whilst maybe thickening the ra. So it should, let me just try that again. So, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alam tara. Alam tara. So not ra, but ra.
Okay. Yeah.
Well done. Yeah. So if we could have another couple of students, please.
Yes, we'll unmute L201.
Yes. Jazakallah. And another student as well, please.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Do you want me to unmute another student?
Sorry, which student is that? I couldn't get you.
L201.
Yes. And student, please.
And L204.
Okay, Jazakallah. So we have L201 and L204. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Okay, so we have a few phrases here. L201, could you please recite?
Yes, I'll do. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إيلافهم فله.
Good, well done. And L204, could you please comment on the recitation? Is everything okay?
Yeah, so far everything is fine.
Okay. Could you please tell me what L201 was paying attention at whilst reciting these two phrases?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Could you please tell me what she was doing? What she was paying attention at?
She was attention on vertical kasra, vertical fatha. So it's a 2-second counts. She had done a very good. And is a him ila fihim is mim sakin. So she finished it very nicely.
Yes. So she gave to the vertical strokes 2 seconds respectively.
2-second counts, yes.
And L201, could I please ask you to continue with the second box as well, please? The two phrases.
Okay. Utina nuhiha.
Brilliant. And L204, any comments?
It's very nice, yeah. So far, if I understand that she haven't done any mistake. So it's a her sound, and she pronounced it very nicely.
Yes, so I could clearly hear the difference as well, coming from the first one and the simple her recited really well. And L204, could you please tell me the rule that we have to pay attention here when reciting these two phrases?
Yeah, it's that vaw sakin and ya sakin, and is a haruful mada here is a alif. So she pronounced it very well, and it's a 2-second counts in them. So
yes, That's
She
good.
haven't done any mistake, yeah?
Well done. Now, L201, could I please ask you to recite these ones as well, the third box?
Okay. فأتمهن ثم إنا.
Brilliant, Jazakallah. L204, any comments?
Yeah, again, it's very nice. She pronounced a word is very smoothly, and it's a tashdid here, and she read it very good with that, and she give a 2-second counts between the word, and this haruful mad here again is alif, so she pronounced it very well with the 2-second counts.
Okay, I can't see haruful mat for
In haruful mad is alif is uh,
mat.
alif is a blank word.
To pay attention here is the meme mushaddid and the noon mushaddid, where we have to pronounce them with ghunna, giving 2 seconds as L201 has done as well. So L201, well done for pronouncing them with ghunna on meme mushaddid and noon mushaddid, giving them 2 seconds respectively as well. Well done. Okay. And Jazakumullah, could I please request the support teacher to unmute another 2 students, please?
Yes, I will unmute L212 and 214.
Assalamualaikum.
Um,
Assalamualaikum.
Say L212, could I please request you to recite from here, and L214 again, paying close attention to the recitation and telling me later the rules that were paid attention to. So L2.
All right. Okay.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. من يؤمن خيرا يره.
Jazakallah. L214, comments please.
Assalamualaikum. She read very well. She did everything fine. Just I think her feline should be little bit longer. Otherwise, she read very well. She did. There is nasal sound in 2 seconds. She did, and Rayera, I think she did thick sound at raw, and Rayera, and with the vertical dama, she did very well. Yeah.
Okay. And L214, could you please tell me the rule that we have to adhere here? So the first one here, and we've got another one.
Yeah, Yamashad, after Nun Sakin should be 2 seconds and with a light nasal sound. I like this.
Yes,
If I'm saying right.
that's great. So it's idgham.
Dram, yeah, Dram.
Brilliant. And L212, could I please ask you to recite the next box as well, please?
Okay. ترميهم بحجارة.
Okay, before we continue, L212, that was really brilliant. And if you would pause here, could you please recite again? And because you're pausing, so recite again.
ترميهم بحجارة.
Continue,
Next line as well.
please.
ينظرون من تاب ثمنا قليلا.
And again, could you please recite as if you were to make pauses at the end of each phrase for the second line?
Excuse me, I can see L295 on video.
Oh, okay. I'm unable to see any videos, but I would like to request all the students to please keep the audios and videos off.
It's okay now.
So could you please recite mine again as if you were pausing at the end of each phrase?
Sorry, I didn't get you. Should I read the last phrase again?
Yes, the last line again, and as if you were to pause at the end of each phrase.
Okay, okay. ينظرون من تاب ثمنا قليلا.
Okay, Jazakallah. L214.
Yeah, she did. She read very well. She did young. There is nasal sound in 2 seconds. Very good. I think in ta ba when she pause here, should be kalkala there.
Yes, I
Little
missed.
bit. Yeah, and everything. She did, and yeah, she did very well. Saman and Quali. Yeah, there is sound. I heard the sound of paw and yeah,
Yes, great.
everything was fine. Yeah.
Okay, Jazakallah. L214, can you please tell me the rule that we have to adhere here?
Which rule? Sorry, I didn't get.
So I want you to tell me which rule is hidden in these phrases that we need to recite correctly.
Yeah, there is me, him, hijara. Should be meme. There 2 seconds before ba when it comes, and it is a club. I think there is. If you are asking me this one.
The next one, I'll correct you later if I have to. And what about the next one?
Your next one is there is young Zurun. There is Zu is thick sound. She did very well, and Yan should be she did ikhfa here. Nasal sound with the 2 second.
Okay, yeah. So yes, however, this one is ikhfa. You have to pronounce it. This is ikhfa mim sakin, and this is ikhfa noon sakin, and as well with ikhfa tanween. So
Okay.
rules are in.
Wow. Yeah.
Jazakallah. Now, could I have please 2 other students, please?
Yes. I will unmute L215 and L226.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. L215, let us please ask you to recite the first box.
Assalamualaikum.
I couldn't hear. Could you possibly repeat? It's a bit not very clear. Just
Yeah. So L215, I would like you to recite the first box, please. And
okay.
236, please pay close attention as to what we have to do.
And would you like me to think it as a pause, the end letter, or just do as a continuation?
You can pause it because these
Okay.
phrases, I think we
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا إله إلا الله الذي أنقذ عذابه أحد وثاقه أحد.
Jazakallah. L236, could I please ask you to comment on the recitation and also please tell me the rules that we need to pay attention at here?
She did very good recitation. Yeah, she prolonged the mad saghir for 3 to 5 seconds. It's called mad munfasil as well.
Brilliant. Yes. Yes.
And
yes.
she prolonged the ilah, the vertical fatha for 2 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah, there is lam al jalala, where is a fatha before lam mushaddad, so she did pronounce it with the fixed sound.
That's correct. Good. So that's all fine. Yes, we do have a mad munfasil which has to be pronounced for 2 seconds. However, when L215, when you were reciting towards this part of the phrase, I did hear a bit of a nasal sound. Try to avoid that. If you could please recite this one again.
Okay. عذابه أحد.
Well done. And the kalkula being there in the case of pause as well. Brilliant. Now, L215, could I please ask you to recite the next box as well?
Okay. Again, me, yeah? I'm just confirming. Yep. Okay.
Should it be me, L226?
No, L215 reciting and L226 to pay attention on the recitation.
Okay.
All right.
تشاءون بريء ألف لام ميم صاد.
Brilliant, Jazakallah. L226, if you could please comment on the recitation and the rules.
Yeah, she did the 4 to 6 seconds prolongation of mad mutassil. When there is a shad after mad, a big mad, a mad kabir, then it would be it will be a madul lazim.
Yes, so basically we have to prolong, which is the muttasil, for 4 to 6 seconds. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll move on to and we are now onto this page, and if we could quickly just talk about these ones, maybe if I could ask the support teacher to unmute 2 students, please. Could we please have students? Okay.
Yes, I will unmute L231 and L234.
Jazakallah. So L231, could I please ask you to recite these 3 boxes, and then L234, please pay attention on the recitation and tell me the rule later. Assalamu alaikum, L231.
Walaikum assalam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ينبغي من بعد سميع بصير.
Brilliant, Jazakallah. L234, can you please comment on any rules that we have to pay attention at here?
Yeah. She recited well. It was iqlab, and yambaghi, I think it should have been prolonged for 2 seconds.
Okay. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay, yes, it was a really good recitation, mashallah. Well done. Yes, just prolonging on the yamada. And yes, as L234 has highlighted as well, it's a letter of exchanging the haruful iqlab and the exchanges between the sound of nun sakin or tanween with meme sound. Brilliant. Okay, so I'll hand over to the teaching assistant But before we move on to the practice, you can obviously go onto the pages in your free time and go through the rules on your own. These are all online as well. So if I could hand over to the teaching assistant now, please. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum. I hope everyone can hear me okay. Is my voice okay?
Yes, it's brilliant.
Okay, Jazakallah. So I'm going to share my screen. Just bear with me. Okay, so for today's recitation, this is just so you know, well, you're aware anyway, this is our last Monday session, and of course, like the day teacher already told you last week, the course will end on Thursday, inshallah. So it's been nice teaching you, and we've thoroughly enjoyed it as a team. So I would like to just ask the support teacher to unmute a student so that we can do some more practice, please.
Yes, I will unmute L237.
Sorry, was that L237?
237.
Okay. Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum salam.
Walaikum salam. So L237, I hope you can hear me fine. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. So since these are short, we're going to start with Hifz 18, which is Suratul A'la. It's got 20 verses, and they're fairly short, so you can read them in bits and pause at the verse ending, and then we can talk about each verse as it comes, okay?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبح اسم ربك الأعلى.
Okay, good. So you ended it nicely. Can you tell me why did you make this long, the lam sound?
Because that becomes to the vertical fatha.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's ending on this ya. When you make a pause, it turns into a vertical fatha, and you prolong it for 2 seconds. That was really good. This is where I wasn't sure if you read it correctly. Can you try this again, please?
Yeah. سبح اسم ربك الأعلى.
That was good. That was much better. Make sure that you pronounce all the letters nicely. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سبح اسم ربك الأعلى.
سبح اسم ربك الأعلى.
And remember that this is a kaf. It's not a qaf.
Yeah,
so you'll make a thick sound. ربك الأعلى. And then pause at the next one, please.
الذي خلق فسوى.
Very good. Try and make this wow a sharper wow. فسوى.
فسوى.
Very good. And then next pause is here.
والذي قدر فهدى.
Okay, why did I mark this here?
Oh, it's with the fatha, so I have to just qaddara.
Yeah, that's right. So 1 second, because there is no alif of elongation. So that's why once qaddara. That's good, very good. And this one, please.
والذي أخرج المرعى.
Good. والذي. This is a soft letter. والذي.
والذي.
Okay, and this one, please. Sorry. Just this.
The last one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. فجعله غثاء أحوى.
Okay, so two things. This is a letter tha, which is a soft letter. Your tongue comes in between upper and lower teeth as if you're biting your tongue. Don't bite your tongue. And you're making it look like you're biting your tongue. And that's when you say the letter tha.
Okay, so.
Very good.
Okay.
And this ha, is that a kalkala letter?
Ahwa.
No. Is the ha a kalkala letter?
No.
No,
It's
it's
put
not.
bajad, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a thick letter. It's not a kalkala letter.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we won't make a jerking sound on there.
Okay.
Ahwa.
Ahwa.
Okay, very good, Jazakallah. That was good. I'm going to mute you, and if we can have another student, please.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
I will unmute L239.
L239, yep. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. L239. Can you hear me? Walaikum salam. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Sorry, I think we have two Lajna unmuted. I've got 239 and 249 as well. So I'm going to listen to, okay, so 239 is the one that we're going to listen to. Start with the Abuz and Tasmiya, please, and then you can read from here up to this verse.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سنقرئك فلا تنسى.
Okay, good. This needs to be a little bit yeah, well actually, yeah, you did do a kalkula in here, medium kalkula, because it's in the middle. So no uka, and this one, the nasal sound, I need to hear that more properly. Fala tansa.
فلا تنسى.
Okay, that was better. Can you read up to here first of all?
إلا ما شاء الله.
Okay, so when you pause, this turns into what? This dhamma?
Yeah. إلا ما شاء الله.
Okay, good. It turns into a sukoon. And now you've read it better, but in the first one, you read this too short. You disregarded the alif of elongation here, which is a harful mad. So you have to prolong that for 2 seconds, which you've now done. Very good. And then carry on up to here, please. Let me just scroll up.
إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى. Oh, sorry, my breath.
No, that's okay. Take a breath and then try again.
إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى.
Very good, mashallah. And the next one, please.
وَنُيَسِّرُكَ لِلْيُسْرَى.
Excellent. And this last one.
فَذَكِّرْ إِن نَفَعَتِ الذِّكْرَى.
Okay, very good. Thiqra, that's really good. This is a soft letter, remember? Dal and dal, both of them.
Yeah, فَذَكِّرْ.
Yeah, fadha is very good. Yeah. Okay, that was good. Jazakallah. I think we can move on to another student. Jazakallah L239.
Jazakallah.
I will unmute L241.
Sorry, what was the number?
L241.
L241. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. So for you, if you start with the Abuz and Tasmiya, you can read up to this one.
Okay.
11. Yeah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سيذكر من يخشى.
Okay, that was read really well, but this one has, okay, so there's one shadda after another shadda, tashdid, I mean. So that means that this will have, you know, that will, both of those need to be pronounced with a little bit more force. Sayadhakkaru.
سيذكر.
Okay, and can you read the rest again?
سيذكر من يخشى.
Very good nasalization of the noon, sakina. Very good, and you can carry on up to here and make a pause here as well.
ويتجنبها الأشقى.
Beautiful. And why did you prolong the qaf?
Because it turns into a vertical fatha as there's a blank letter in front.
Beautiful. Your pronunciation is really nice. It's really good to listen to that. Carry on, please.
الذي يصلى النار الكبرى.
Okay, beautiful. Ra, thick, very good, because it's got a sign on the top on both Ras, and you've also remembered the kalkala. That was really good. Next one, please.
ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا.
Beautiful. This meme mushaddad you've done for 2 seconds, and the tha was a soft letter, and you have prolonged all the bits and bobs. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't say bits and bobs. You have prolonged all the areas that need to be prolonged, or the letters of elongation, huruful mad. You have prolonged them appropriately. That was really good, mashallah. Can you read the next one, please?
قد أفلح من تزكى.
Okay, so there you need to make a nasal sound here, because the next letter is a da. It's not one of the letters. I think it's 6 letters. Alif, hamza, ha, qa, ain, ghain. You know, it's not one of those. So you have to make a nasal sound. So قد أفلح من تزكى.
قد أفلح من تزكى.
Very good. And one more, please. It's beautiful to listen to your pronunciation, and I think everybody's pronunciation has got really good, mashallah. Everybody's working really hard, so that should definitely be rewarded. So please read this last one.
وذكر اسم ربه فصلى.
Okay, beautiful. Jazakallah, that was excellent. So we can move on to the next student, please.
Yes, I will unmute L246.
L246. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Sorry, I've just written it wrong. L246. Okay. So how are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. So you can start with the Afuz and Tasmiyah and read the rest of the surah.
Sure. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا.
MashaAllah, very nice, nicely recited. Make sure that you show that there is a tashdid here. That al-hayat ad-dunya.
Sure. الحياة الدنيا.
Beautiful. And the next one.
والآخرة خير وأبقى.
Very good. You've made a tanween. There's a tanween and a tashdid sign after that. So you've made a nice sound here, and you have remembered the kalkala and the vertical fatha for 2 seconds as well. It was really good. The next one, please.
إن إن هذا لفي صحف الأولى.
Okay, that was good too, but two things you have to remember. So as you can see, there is a letter dal with a fatha, which means that this letter will belong to the alif in this regard acts like a little elongation. And here, I know that this is, so you said lafi. I think you were thinking that this ya is a letter of elongation. I think it would, it might have been the case if there was a sukoon on top, but you have to also make sure that you check that there is a shadda on the next letter. So the alif and the lam are disregarded in this regard, and this fa goes straight to the sod. So there are basically three blank letters, ya, alif, and lam, that we need to ignore. And the fatha, the fa with the kasra goes straight on to the sod with the tashdid and dhamma. Can you do this again, please?
Sure. إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى.
Okay, good. This needs to be 2 seconds long. It's a noon mushaddad, so you need to make a noon ghunna sound. And like I said, the dha letter needs to be prolonged for 2 seconds because it's got an alif next to it.
Okay.
So one more go.
إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى.
MashaAllah, beautiful. And the last one.
صحف إبراهيم وموسى.
Excellent, that's beautifully recited. So you have prolonged all of them in a correct manner. For 1 second, the first three, and then you've done the qalqala and the vertical fatha for 2 seconds, and the ya for 2 seconds because it's a ya of elongation, also called a harful mad. And you have also elongated the waw, the meme for 2 seconds because of the waw of elongation, and stopped on the correctly paused on the scene with the vertical fatha. Very good. And just as a quick note, side note for everyone that's listening, whenever this is recited, our response should be Subhana Rabbi al-A'la, which means Paka Mera Rab. In English, it means Holy is my Lord, the Most High. Okay, so this is just a quick note on that. Actually, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not quite sure if this is if you have to do this, because maybe somebody could jump in from the other teachers. I mean, it is written here, but I've personally not experienced this. I guess you can say it, but I know that other places where, like Subhana Rabbi al-Ala and other areas where you should be reciting this as a response to something, is Allah not sufficient for his servant and all of them. But I guess this is something new that we've learned now as well. I like to Jazakallah, I'd like to thank the student that was just on the mic. That was really beautiful, everything that she's done. And I would like to move on to the next student, please. We've got a few minutes left.
Yes. Assalamualaikum. L249.
Yeah, Assalamualaikum.
Welcome. Warahmatullah.
So is that L249?
I just want to say about the Subhana Rabbi al-Ala.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Yeah. It's when we say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. When we start Surah Al-Ala, Sabbih Isma Rabbikal Ala. After that verse, we say,
oh yes, of course, yeah, that's right. Yes, of course, it comes back to me. Yes. I don't know why. For some reason,
it's okay.
My mind. And Jazakallah for reminding me, because this looked like this was the response at the end, and that's why I was confused, because I couldn't remember. But yes, you're completely right. Subhana Rabbi al-Ala is the answer to, or the response to Sabbih Isma Rabbikal A'la. And that's why it's in green as well. Jazakallah, Auntie, that's really helpful. This is a very special auntie. She's also part of our team, and mashallah, she has a lot more knowledge than us, and we're learning a lot from her. So Jazakallah, auntie. So there, this is in green. That, yeah, definitely. Okay, Jazakallah, that makes sense. So we had L249 next on the mic. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Okay, so Jazakallah for just being so patient. If you don't mind starting from Tasmiyah, and then if you can read up to the first verse after that.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هل أتاك حديث الغاشية.
Very good, mashallah. This ghain has a fatha and is followed by an alif. So do we need to prolong it or not prolong it?
Yeah, isn't it for 2 seconds?
Yeah, that's right. So it I don't know, maybe it didn't sound that way, but yeah, that's exactly right. 2 seconds. Well done. Do you mind reading the next one, please?
Okay. وجوه يومئذ خاشعة.
Okay, good. So here, two things I want to say. Then you need to make a nasal sound. As you can see, there's a tanween. And it's not followed by lam mushaddad or ra mushaddad. Those are the only two where you don't make a nasal sound, but in any other letter you do. So wujuhun yawma. And the other thing I wanted to say is this is a tanween. This is a double stroke of kasratain. And because it is followed by letter kha, which is not one of the, I think I said 6 letters, you have to make a full noon sound. You have to make a full tanween sound because this is one of the letters that I had mentioned, alif, hamza, ha, kha, ayn, ghain. So you have to say yawma idhin khashi'ah. So no nasal sound here. Can you try this again, please?
Okay. Is it wujuhun, right?
That's right, yeah.
Okay. وجوه يومئذ خاشعة.
Okay, good, very good. That was really good. I hope I haven't confused anyone because I did say that any other letter apart from lam mushaddad and ra mushaddad, you with all the other letters you make a nasal sound, tanween sound, and with lam and ra mushaddad you don't. And then here and that's for mushaddad letter. But this kha, we didn't make a nasal sound, and that's because it's not a mushaddad letter first of all, and second of all, it's one of the letters that I've mentioned. I hope I haven't made it too confusing just now. Is that okay? How the way I've said it, or yeah, is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So that's the last thing I want to do is to confuse everyone. So please carry on from here.
عاملة ناصبة.
Okay, very beautifully recited at the start. That was really beautifully done. This one we won't be. As you can see, this is a non-mushaddad. So you have to make sure that you make the proper 2-second sound. And for that, you don't make a nasal sound. It goes straight into the 2-second ghunna sound. Amilatun nasibah.
Okay. عاملة ناصبة.
Okay, good. And the next one, please.
تصلى نارا حامية.
Okay, good. So you've made a proper noon sound here because the tanween was followed by ha, which is one of the letters that I've just mentioned. And you have paused here, so the ta marbuta, which is this one at the end, turns into a ha. That's very, very correct. And just this one more, I think, and then I'm going to give over to the main teacher, day teacher.
I just have one question before I go on. The next one, would it be min or min? Because I always get confused between the two.
Wait, which is it now that you, is it the ta marbuta?
Yeah, I just recited and you can correct it if I get it wrong.
Oh, I see this next one. Yeah. No, I'll correct it. You just do the way that you think.
Okay. تسقى من عين آنية.
Okay, so remember how I said that there are 6 letters, which are alif, ha, kha. Sorry, alif, ha. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't concentrate today. I'm so sorry. I think I'm a bit, I don't know. I think I'm a bit nervous or something else, because it's, the class is coming to an end. But this is basically one of the letters is ain, and the other letter that's come here is alif. And so these are both letters, I think 6 out of the 6 letters, alif, ha, kha, ain, ghain. So ain and alif are mentioned here. So when they are preceded by tanween, as you can see here, or noon with the sukoon, then you have to make a full nasal sound. So min ainin aniya.
Okay. Should I go again?
Yes, please.
تسقى من عين آنية.
No, make a full nasal sound. Don't say mil. Don't make a nasal sound. Make a noon sound.
Okay. تسقى من عين آنية.
Okay, good. If it's the case that someone has the sniffles or someone has a cold, then it's sometimes difficult to make a noon sound. So if that's the case, I can understand. But remember that these letters I've mentioned, if they're preceded by noon with a sukoon or a tanween, they have to be said in a full noon sound. So we've gone over my time, and I'm going to hand over to the day teacher, Jazakallah, to all students, and please remember me in your prayers. Is the date teacher back on the mic?
Yes, Jazakallah.
Are you? Yeah, okay.
Right, brilliant. Excellent. So, yes, Jazakallah and Alhamdulillah, we're now coming towards the end of our class. So today, we've just revised a few rules out of the many actually that we couldn't.
Sorry, can I just interrupt? We can't hear. I can't hear you at least properly.
Can you hear me now?
Not that well.
Oh, I see.
Okay, that's better now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, as I said, we're just coming towards the end of the class now, and there isn't much to recap for today because we have been revising through all the, well, just a few rules out of the very many that we have, and but you can of course go back to the worksheets on the website and the class recordings as well on YouTube in order to keep revising and practicing all the rules in your free time, inshallah. So if I could just quickly, maybe towards the end, have another student, if I could request a support teacher to unmute a student now.
Yes, I will unmute L250.
250, Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum. Maybe another student.
Assalamualaikum.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. So just to recap very quickly, could you please tell me the letters of Izhar? How many are there and which ones?
It's the letter of Izhar are 6. And if we count Hamza together, then it's 6, otherwise it's 7. It's Alif, Hamza, Ain, Ghain, Ha, and Ha.
And
Ha. Yeah.
Brilliant, well done. Yes. And could you please also give me the letters of Idgham? How many and which ones?
There are 6 letters of Idgham. 4 are for the complete, 2 for the complete Idgham Kamil. Is Lam and Ra. If it's followed by Noon Sakin and they're bearing the Tashdeed, Lam and Ra. And there are 4 Ya, Neem, Noon and Waw. If they are after Noon Sakin and Tanween, it should be Idghami Tam. Idghami Nakis.
Exactly. Well done. Really good. Jazakallah. Okay. Jazakumullah to everyone actually, and Jazakumullah to the teaching team as well. And we'll close our class now. Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.